Andrew Tate is a regular customer in the world of controversies. The former kickboxer and social media personality, who has earned infamy over the years for preaching misogynistic ideas, was arrested in Romania on Thursday, December 29, on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organised crime gang. Tate was arrested after posting a video mocking climate activist Greta Thunberg and publicly showing pizza boxes from local restaurant Jerry's Pizza. Officials have denied that the pizza box led them to Tate's location. On December 30th, Thunberg responded to reports that her internet feud had contributed to Tate's arrest. Tate and his brother, who has apparently been the subject of an investigation since April, will be held for 30 days. Here are all the juicy details you need to know. 𝗪𝗵𝗲 Andrew Tate is a social media influencer and former kickboxer, in case you haven't heard of him. He had 4.6 million Instagram followers before being suspended. His popularity skyrocketed once videos of him began to circulate on YouTube and TikTok. The hashtag Andrew Tate has over 12.7 billion views at the time of this video. He has a rumoured relationship with 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗪𝗲𝗏. In October 2021, he posted a photo of himself and 𝗪𝗲𝗓 aboard a private plane on Instagram. Tate has a long history of creating drama. He joined Twitter in 2011 but was banned in 2017 for breaking its terms of service, with messages promoting violence against women. His account was reinstated in November 2022 after Twitter's policies changed under Elon Musk, who favours the freedom of speech but not the freedom of reach philosophy. Tate has been banned from a number of big social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, although he has been reinstated on Twitter since Elon Musk took over the company. Before we get into the details of the story, you should know a bit about Tate's history with women.
I don't want to be near you.
Oh, baby.
He was removed from Big Brother's 17th season after only 6 days, after a video leaked showing him striking a woman with a belt. Tate and the lady in the video both indicated in a statement that the activities in the video were consensual, though the damage had already been done. He has been under fire in recent weeks, especially for his views on women, which have been labelled as sexist. Some of his most viral videos see him expressing opinions such as women can't drive and that men can cheat but women can't. Tate sent a tweet to a climate activist, Greta Thunberg, on December 29, 2022, urging her to speak on the carbon emissions of his cars. "I have 33 cars.
Oh my God! Wow!"
he boasted before outlining the characteristics of his Bugatti and Ferrari fleet. "This is just the beginning," he added. "Please leave your email address so that I may send you a detailed list of my automobile collection and their massive emissions." Tate's attempt to entice Thunberg into a discussion about the environmental impact of his several automobiles resulted in the climate activist publicly replying on the 29th of December. Thunberg responded with a stinging response. "Yes, please do enlighten me," she said. "Please contact me at @𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗲𝗏@getalife.com. Prosecutors claimed on December 29 that Tate had been seized in Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and creating an organised crime gang. According to reports, the siblings have been the subject of criminal investigation since April. Prosecutors said they had uncovered 6 women who claimed the accused had sexually abused them. Authorities apparently exploited a social media post in which Tate mocked a Romanian pizza restaurant, Jerry's Pizza, to authenticate his presence in the nation. It is claimed that the arrest would not have occurred if he had not made a reply video on Twitter mocking Thunberg. Andrew Tate has now been photographed trapped in the back of a police van with the people he calls his angels after their arrest as part of an investigation into alleged sex crimes. After a surprise raid on his £600,000 concrete holiday resort on the outskirts of Bucharest, the influencer was seen behind bars as he was led to the Romanian prison centre. Luana Radu and Georgiana Nagel were also photographed in the vehicle with the millionaire. These two have also been accused of enticing women to the property and then coercing and forcing them to generate social media pornography. Tate's New Year's Eve celebrations, as a result, were a far cry from his typical extravagant parties, surrounded by wads of cash, bikini-clad models, and his fleet of supercars. Before their arrest, the brothers were planning on their own New Year's Eve celebration at their 48-room estate in the alpine village of 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏. Tate bought the spectacular century-old home, which includes an underground car park and swimming pool, 80 miles north of Bucharest, a year ago. When he was apprehended in late December at his concrete fortress on the outskirts of the capital, he was forced to cancel his holiday preparations and prepare for a somewhat more modest celebration to ring in 2023. According to the news website CanCan, the former Big Brother star ate typical Romanian cuisine instead of champagne and caviar. At the 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗲𝗿𝗲 prison, he was fed a grilled pork chop steak with mashed potatoes, several pickles, an apple, and a cake. Tate and his brother Tristan are accused of recruiting women on social media networks and convincing them to fly to their £600,000 hideaway by falsely claiming love for them and forcing them to perform on webcams. In connection with the investigation, alleged victims have been identified, one of whom is believed to have been sexually assaulted forcefully in March. Several of the suspects, including Tate, used the lover boy form of trafficking, which involves a guy seducing a victim into a relationship in order to sexually exploit them afterwards. The victims were allegedly transferred and held in facilities in 𝗪𝗏𝗏 County, which bordered Bucharest, and coerced into creating pornographic content. Daria Gusa, the daughter of political analyst, writer and businessman 𝗏𝗲 𝗪𝗏𝗲𝗏, said he received a message from the influencer online when she was 16 years old. Miss Gusa, now 19, said she rejected his direct offer to go out with him and is surprised the authorities have taken so long to crack down on his enterprise, with 2 of his angels also arrested in the raid. Miss Gusa believes she was targeted, not because of her powerful father, but because she was a young girl in the region. She claimed Tate boasted in messages to her friends about his fancy automobiles, private plane, and the exquisite places he would take them to. Despite the outcry over Tate's numerous charges in the last week, since his spat with climate activist Greta Thunberg propelled him into the spotlight, the shock influencer has gained roughly 1 million followers across his online platforms. Wonders really never end.